Alright guys, as you can see, the cages are pretty much empty. Get this glass newspaper out. I meant to say paper towel, not newspaper. But I went ahead and took all the stuff out of those. I gotta get these crickets out of here. The baby dragons are outside. The Uromastyx cage, I took all the babies out. I have those babies here. As you can see, a lot of them are shedding on their tails. So I'm gonna go let them get some natural sun as well. And with it's a little bit of shallow water in there. Some people say that you're not supposed to wet your Uromastyx, but I think it depends on where you live. I live in Las Vegas, so the humidity is very low. So once these guys get back into their cage, they're gonna dry out completely and not hold any water on them for that long. And I think because they're shedding, the water will do them some good. I have the bins over here, halfway in the sun and halfway out of the sun. And I'm coming out here and scooting it back so some of the containers always in the shade. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these guys in here, and hopefully this assists with their shed. As you can see, all the dragons are basking. I put a big rock in there so they can get in and out of the water. It's the same thing for the Uromastyx. I'm just gonna pour them in there gently. So I'm gonna let them bask while I go ahead and finish cleaning the cages. And once I finish cleaning the cages, I'll come back on here and show you guys showing them individually. I was gonna do 2 separate videos today, but I decided I would just clean the cages out mostly first, and then show you guys the animals after. So I'll clean the cage off the camera pretty much, so save some time on the video. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to those guys, and then we'll be back and show you these guys individually. Try to do it fast but thorough. So alright guys, see you in a few. Alright, so I'm back out here. I got the bearded dragon bins over there drying on top of their mom's pen, and then I'm just out here checking on these guys, making sure some of the tubs stay in the shade so they can escape from the direct sun if they need to. My daughter is in the garage cleaning them out their cage, the Uromastyx cage. So hopefully soon we'll be putting them back in and getting out of the sun. And then I gotta go pick up a package from FedEx. I'll probably do a separate video on that one, so it probably still will be 2 videos today. I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on so far. Look at the stripes on this one, it's standing out so good. But yeah, we're gonna get these cages back in there and put them back in their homes. I'm gonna show you guys them individually, like I said before. I'm gonna try to do it as fast as possible so I can hurry up and get it over with. Probably gonna do the dragons first, and then the Uromastyx. The Uromastyx don't have any morphs, so we'll just be showing them. They got a lot more size compared to what they used to be. Growing pretty fast. I didn't think they grew this fast, but they grow pretty fast. Okay, so the cages are all set back up. You can see we have Kali over there. We're still working on the glass for the Uromastyx. So we're gonna go get the dragons and bring those guys in. While we're outside, I'm gonna show you guys every single one of them, and I'm gonna go over the morphs very fast. I can't like specify each one as far as showing what it looks like. I'm just going to say what it is and then put it in a container so I can bring them back in, because I got to hurry up and get this video out so I can go to FedEx. I have a package waiting for me. Okay, so let's get this done as fast as possible. And I'm not going to go in any specific order. Just going to go with the first one I can grab. Sorry, little baby. It's a 0. You can see the tail is starting to go in the shed. So they finna start going into their first shed. This is a 0, 66% head trans, 100% head hypo. Trans 0, 100% head hypo. Hypotrans Dunner 0. Hypo Dunner 0. 66% probable head trans. This guy is a runt. He probably is not gonna survive. He's one of the last ones to hatch out, but he's a Hypotrans Dunner 0. Translucent Dunner, 100% head 0, 100% head hypo. Dunner, 100% head hypo, 100% head 0, 66% probable head trans. It's a hypo Dunner 0, 66% probable head trans. This is pretty much a normal. That's 100% head hypo, 100% head 0, and 66% probable head trans. So Hypotrans Dunner 0. Translucent 0. 100% head hypo. Hypotrans genetic stripe, 100% head 0. So 0, 100% head hypo, 66% probable head trans. Hypotrans genetic stripe, 100% head 0. The hypo Dunner genetic stripe. %, had 0, 66% probably had hypo. Hypo 0, 66%. That's a hypo Dunner. Hypo Dunner 0, 66% probable had trans. Translucent Dunner, 100% had hypo. Let me say that again. It's a translucent Dunner 0, 100% had hypo. This is a hypo Dunner 0, 66% probable had trans. Dunner genetic stripe, 100% had hypo, 100% had 0, 66% probable had trans. Something happened to the end of his tail. This is a hypo 0, 66% probable had trans. And then it's another normal type that's 100% had 0, 66% probable had trans, and 100% had hypo. So I'm going to go ahead and get these guys back into their cages, and then we'll come back and look at the Uromastyx. Got our cage all nice and clean now. So we're going to go ahead and get those guys, take a look at them, see how big they're getting. I still can't sex them, so hopefully I don't have too many males, but let's go out there and check them out. Alright, so let's check these guys out. They're a little still damp, so you can see a little bit of the color, but most of them are in shed. So this is the one that I like the most because he has the complete bands that go all the way through, the black bands, instead of being broken up by orange in the middle. Can't wait to see these guys shed out so I can see what the colors are looking like at that time. Here's another one. This one's a little bit lighter. It has a lighter head, lighter tail, overall lighter. I think it's 3 of them that's lighter than the other ones. Here's another one that's pretty light. This one as well. This one has a lighter head. But look at the size of them. They used to be so small. She's shedding. It's crazy how they use their tails they use it like a prehensile tail to wrap around. Look at that. Let's see, look, if it'll hold on by its tail only. Look at that. It's crazy. I can't see any real differences to even guess sexes at this point. I try to do like a bearded dragon, but they all have the Same look right there in the vent area. The pores are too small to check the pores. See that one. I'm gonna show you a different one. They all look pretty much the same. So I don't know how I'm gonna sex them. Well, at least I'm keeping them all, so eventually I know once they get a sexual maturity. Maybe have to sit down for a full day and watch their behavior, and I can judge off the behavior, or put them in a new enclosure and see how they act. But that's all the Euros, all 9 of them. Make sure I'm not leaving anybody out. But yeah, that's them. Alright, that's going to be the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching the full video. If you watched the full video, comment down below if you have any questions or any videos you might want to see. And until the next video, you guys have a good one.